Morning, just gonna do a little physique update. Weighed 177.2 this morning, so just out of bed pretty much, and this is what I'm looking like. Starting, time to eat. So this is my first meal. This is gonna be my pre-workout meal because I'm gonna go to the gym in like 2 hours. So just a Kodiak cake, some bread with some jelly, that PB2 powder. And that's kind of what it turns into, is that kind of like peanut butter. It doesn't taste as good, obviously, but it has a good flavor overall, and then some sugar-free syrup. So just was getting on here just to film some random thoughts, questions, concerns, update on the prep, which I did. This is my second time doing it, but man, that video went like 15 minutes, so I'm not gonna put it in this video because it was way longer than I anticipated. So I'm gonna turn that into a separate video, which is just like going over my whole prep up to now, just some like weight loss tips and advice, common like weight loss tips, weight loss mistakes, and like contest prep mistakes, and just like talking about the division a little bit that I'm doing, rundown of how it works and what the deal is with that. So I think I'm gonna do that in a separate video, so stay tuned for that. But just to touch on a couple things that I talked about in there is, like I started this prep around like 200 pounds with my coach. We worked my calories down over like 6-8 weeks. I think I lost like 12 pounds. My energy was pretty low, so we started bumping food back up. The lowest my macros had gotten to that point was like 205 carb, like 58 fat or something, and 201 protein, I think. And from there, we just started bumping the food back up to get my metabolism back up and keep my energy high. So, and that lasted for like 7 or 8 weeks, where my food was going up every single week. My weight continued to go down until the point where I hit like 178, which was like 30 pounds lost from the beginning of August, which I was like 208, but I didn't start with my coach until I was like 200 pounds. But so then my food was up as high as 280 carbs, 66 fat, and 229 protein. And that was like when I hit my lowest then was like 178. And that amount of food was actually higher than when I even started my like prep at 200 pounds. So I was eating more at 178 than I was at 200. So it was just crazy. So it's been going well, but this week food's dropped, weight's dropped. I think I'm like around 1.5 pounds or so, or 2 pounds below where I was last week. So we have 11 more weeks. The game plan is to get me like where I'm gonna be for stage, my weight and my look, like 3 weeks out from the show. So we can do a mock peak week to see how we wanna manipulate, whatever, sodium, water, carbs, into the show to give me my best look. So we're gonna run like a trial run like 3 weeks out. I just like spit a spit bubble, it was crazy. Trial run like 3 weeks out and see what I look like. And based on that, we can adjust for the actual show week. Like, okay, I could have handled more carbs, I could have filled out more, or no, that was way too many carbs, like you spilt over, you look soft. So we're gonna do like a trial run like about 3 weeks out, so we know what to do for the actual show week. And that's like the one benefit of starting a prep so early and like giving yourself time. We had time to work my calories back up, kind of reverse diet, and then have time to run like a mock peak week a couple weeks out, because I planned ahead and started earlier. And I touch on like why that's important in this video I'm gonna post in a couple days, but that's pretty much what I went over in the rant I just previously filmed. So that's the game plan. from now, 11 weeks. So 7 or 8 weeks to do that mock, and then the show is April 18th. So I'm probably gonna play a little Xbox and then mix up my pre-workout and head to the gym.
on our way to the mall to go look for some board shorts. And I have some questions for Cole while we are driving. So, question number 1. Oh, it didn't flip. Okay. What is the hardest thing about your prep so far?
I would say just like not having the free days, not free days, but days where in the past, like I would still track during the week, but if I wanted to go off my diet or drink or whatever, it really wouldn't affect anything because I wasn't working towards like a specific goal and I could still maintain like a lean physique. So I would say the hardest thing is just those times where people are going out or there's a get together, and being where I'm at in the prep, you know, I can't really stray off my diet. I can't drink any alcohol. So that's probably right now the most difficult thing.
What's cute about that is he acts like we have friends to go out with here, but we don't. So it's really not that hard. Second question, do you ever feel like not going to the gym? Like, does it ever cross your mind to be like, you know what? Fuck it today. I'm not going because I grown up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like once a month. It really just depends on, usually if I have like a really busy day or I'm like tired and I have to go real late, then I might not be super motivated to go, but...
Or if your wife tells you she's taking a nap and then...
Yeah, I mean...
You don't go till 6.
I enjoy going to the gym, so 95% of the time I'm like ready to go, I'm excited to go. But there are those times, but that's when you just do it. You gotta do it. It's been too long. Oh, it's been 7 months. We're getting us some Chick-fil-A. So we just got back from the mall. No luck on the board shorts. Found a couple pairs that were all right, but sizes were a little funny, so the search continues. We went to Chick-fil-A, spent $40 there. Yeah, that's could be an issue. No, but we haven't had Chick-fil-A in like 7 months, so I got 2 grilled sandwiches and a crispy sandwich. I had 1 grilled sandwich on the way home from the mall. I'm now gonna have a serving of Cheerios with protein powder, protein shake for the milk because we don't have any almond milk or anything. And then my last meal is going to be 2 of those sandwiches and a little bit of ice cream. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So I got this bowl of Cheerios here. I also forgot my post-workout meal. Didn't film it, which was chicken breast, chicken thighs, beans in a bowl. That was right before we left for the mall. So yeah. All right, the last meal, 2 Chick-fil-A sandwiches and some of this Archer Farms chocolate peanut butter ice cream. So the ending macros for the day were 267 carb, 63 fat, and 218 protein. So that's the end of the day. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week, 10 weeks out. Thanks for following along.